publication 1848. Prologue, in which the audience is welcome to the show, and that same audience is pressed upon to even enlarge greater the already overinflated ego of the host by honoring him with a completely unwarranted yet excessively raucous second round of applause. And in which that audience is instructed upon the interactive nature of the show, and particularly upon their role within, which is to shout out suggestions every time an actor pauses at the end of a sentence and makes this gesture, and wherein they practice with the following examples. Mary opened the door to the parlor and was surprised to see her
Bark like a dog.
Her maid. Yes. Further surprised by the little rat scurrying across the floor. She was surprised to see that maid because the maid was in the process of dying. My friends, the family on track. She was dying because she had eaten an apple. And in which the most forgiving and loving audience is introduced to the cast of our show. And in which special attention is paid to the hero of our tale, whose first name is Mary, and whose last name is
Pickles.
Pickles. However, Mary Pickles is not introduced into our story in the full bloom of her maturity, but rather enters our story in the fresh seeds of infancy. Aww. And so, the life and adventures of Mary Pickles. Chapter 1, in which a wife and her husband are paid a surprise visit in their home by a
Trumpeter. Which? A trumpeter.
By a trumpeter.
Oh, Mr. Pickles.
The fire is coming along quite well, and the house shall be warm in a moment.
I know the baby's a bit cold. Let's put her near this fire.
Yes, of course. Well, not while I stoke it, dear. Oh!
Yeah.
My good man, please enter.
Yes, so, in fact, I was hired by the father of one of you to present an auditory concerto for this young child.
Oh, excellent.
It appears that my father has come through with his promise. Please, good sir.
Mary was so looking to be trumpeted to sleep.
Now, I'm quite a novice at the trumpet. However, I'm doing my best. I have to fill in for my good friend who was struck ill by a carriage. He is now deceased. But I will take charge of his trumpet no less.
Oh, do it closer to her ear.
to be a trumpeter. I'm so sorry.
My boy, please, no need for tears. Please, just have a seat here. I do appreciate the valiant effort, of course.
I don't know. I'm expected to perform under such circumstances. My best friend in the world was just ran over by scuttled horses, and I was thrust this trumpet and told to do this performance.
Oh
Oh
dear.
dear, I would nurse you if you weren't so old.
I will keep my lips on the trumpet.
Well, my boy, tell me your name. I'm Mr. Pickle, and this is Mrs. Pickle.
Charmed.
Good to meet you, good Pickle, sir and miss. My name is Freddie Noteless.
Freddie Noteless.
Yes, I am of no note.
It is not a customary practice of ours to welcome strangers such as yourself, but there's a sense of patheticness about your demeanor that I feel that we do owe this young lad our courtesy and kindness of heart.
Well, absolutely. You wouldn't be related to Aria Noteless, would you?
Oh, absolutely. Are you?
Yes, she is my quite famous aunt, indeed. Known for her many, many instruments that she plays in her concerts.
She is a legend.
Yes, I know.
Unbelievable. I see that the talent has fallen quite far from this tree. But no less, my boy. Perhaps with years of experience, you could become a good, shall we say, carriage rider, perhaps, or...
Rider? As in I am the passenger?
You're the passenger, yes.
Mr. Pickles, I believe that he's crying a little bit.
Oh, well, he does not have his nightly trumpet in order to put him to bed. Her. Excuse me, her.
Perhaps I can attempt to play a little bit better.
Please.
You know what time?
Excuse me.
Sir, you are covering your ears,
Oh,
sir.
pay no attention to me.
In times of great duress, perhaps I should just leave.
No.
Please say.
Please.
Have you no faith in me, just like my aunt?
Of course not. Please.
In times of great duress, I think of a girl that works in the marketplace. And sometimes when I go there to buy tomatoes for my stew, she looks me in the eye for a second or two, and life feels quite nice. And so I will think of that.
I often think of the butcher when I'm there as well. He's quite handsome. She's falling asleep.
Are you asleep?
Freddie, that is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Excuse me? Neighbours?
Oh,
It's your neighbour, Penelope.
please.
I hope I'm not bothering you. I just heard this lovely music.
Miss Cunningham, please answer.
Thank you. How's the baby, little Mary?
Hamlet.
Oh, what a sweetie, and so fast asleep.
Miss Penelope from the tomato stall.
What? I thought I recognized you. I had no idea you had such talent, Mr. Noteless.
Are you saying that Miss Cunningham is the girl which has given you inspiration to play such beautifully?
Inspiration?
Yes, indeed, Mrs. Cunningham. Miss Cunningham.
Yes, of course.
Miss Cunningham, I thought of my triages to the tomato stall at meeting with you, and it gave me great pleasure to play my trumpet here.
Oh, do play more for me. You are so very good.
Yes, I shall, though I feel a bit nervous now.
I'll sit.
I'm going to take Mary to bed. before he starts playing.
Go on.
Oh, Miss Cunningham,
You really know how to work that thing.
I do much more with these lips than just play the trumpet.
All right, very good. Perhaps, Freddie, you and Miss Cunningham could meet together privately outside of my home.
But I do have some great ripe tomatoes for your squeeze. Come on.
Son, are you in there, son?
Oh, Father, yes. Father.
Where is my grandchild?
She has been put to sleep, Father.
Did the trumpeter arrive?
Yes, quite. Well, quite on time, Father, and an interesting turn of events has taken place.
Tell me all about it, and pour your father something to drink, and make it strong.
Brandy! There you are, Father.
Thank you.
Father,
That was good. Give me some more.
here's the bottle, Father.
It reminds me of a trumpet. Do you know I played the trumpet in the military?
Yes, Father, you mentioned it once before, but I've never had the pleasure of hearing you perform. But Father, speaking of trumpet, the trumpeter who had come over this evening was not the usual.
Not the
Oh,
usual.
he had said that his friend was the one who was killed recently.
Killed?
Yes, in some sort of accident.
My dear God, was the trumpet all right?
I believe so. He was using the same trumpet, it seems. And at first he was quite, shall we say, awful. Yes, but then a very charming thing happened. He regaled the memory of a girl that he is quite fond of, and then with that memory, beautiful notes started to fall out of the trumpet as gracefully as an angel would tiptoe across the clouds.
Yes, son. There is scarcely a more romantic instrument than the trumpet.
Yes.
You know, son, it was with the trumpet that I wooed your mother. Yes. I shall never forget it. There she was, sitting on a bench in Parks, where I arrived, sneaking up behind her. Oh, she knew we had an engagement that evening, and she was so terribly excited, her chaperone waiting delicately to the left, but she expected to see me approaching from the right. But I snuck up from behind with my trumpet, and I began to play in her ear. I tell you, son, if the ear of a woman is encompassed by the sound of a trumpet, that shall always bring them to the heights of love.
Father, your story fills my heart with such warmth. It is my regret that I had never learned an instrument, but my daughter shall. I am now inspired by this tale. My daughter shall become a great trumpeter.
She must.
She must.
You know, son, your mother died only hours after your very difficult birth. I just wanted to impress that upon you.
I was never told this before, Father.
Perhaps I should have led into it more easily then. But that is what happened, son. And all of these years. Oh, it's all right. Don't be sour, Pickles.
Father, this news has hit me quite hard, I must say.
I understand, but that is why I sent a trumpet to play for your daughter. Your daughter son is the new bloom of femininity that shall replace and become the matriarch of this family.
Yes, yes, of course, Father. I shall make sure that she becomes no less.
Chapter 2, in which we meet our heroine, Mary Pickles, at the age of 76. But where do we meet her? In the
Ice cream parlor.
the ice cream parlor.
Mary, this is so great.
Oh, Virginia! I cannot wait to try ice cream for the first time.
Well, hello, little one. Hello.
Hello. We are here for ice cream. We are here for ice cream.
Oh, what an excited little girl you are. And your name is?
I am Mary Pickles.
Oh, hello, Mary Pickles.
This is my best friend, Virginia.
Oh, hello, Virginia. Well, listen, you two, we have a very special today. We have vanilla ice cream.
Yes. Vanilla.
We have vanilla ice cream. Would you like some?
Oh, I have heard that they came in so much different flavors.
Oh,
Only vanilla.
we do have one rather odd flavor.
Yes, right over here. If you'd like to try it, it is our new cinnamon flavor.
Well, look at here. We have a new flavor too. It's called salty vanilla. I tell you, it's going to be very popular someday.
Cinnamon flavor is the most delicious flavor you've ever tasted. The only issue is that once you eat it, it scars the throat irreparably.
Oh, I'll try that.
No, vanilla does not. It doesn't scar the...
Virginia, I'm so torn. I so wish to have the flavor of cinnamon upon my tongue, and yet I know that my throat means so very much to my parents, for I should learn to be a good trumpeter.
Ah, this is a very ice cream for a burgeoning trumpeter, my little girl. It coats the lips, making them curl around the instrument in just the way you want. The cinnamon shrivels your lips.
But mayhaps you would like a demonstration. You see this lad here? Lad, try this cinnamon flavor. Watch what it does to his demeanor. Ah!
Oh, I'll do that.
It is ecstasy beyond belief.
I think it's frozen.
Ew! Oh no! Do try the cinnamon. It's a burst of explosive mouth joy.
But however am I going to make a living? A single widow. This is all I have to offer. If you don't need my ice cream, I'm probably going to die poor in the streets of London.
May I make a suggestion?
Well, sure, I do take life advice from 6-year-olds.
I have seen my mother open up a cabinet, and in the cabinet there were spices. Could you not?
Besides salt.
Yeah. Oh, indeed. There are yellow spices and red ones.
Well, I have spices right here. You know I like a good Indian recipe. How about some curry? Oh, it's pretty.
Try both! Try the curry and the cinnamon! And here, eat this red pepper too!
Oh, no. Oh,
Dear.
Mary, you have a recital this afternoon.
Here, straight vanilla. Oh, it would help you.
Chapter 3, wherein we see Mary's recital that very evening. Ah, my daughter.
Yes, Father.
This recital is the most important part of your entire life. What happens tonight will dictate what happens tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that for years to come to your last breath. Not only for yourself, but for your family, me and your mother. We are heavily dependent on what happens tonight. So please, do well.
No pressure, dear.
There is your trumpet. We shall be listening attentively.
I need to polish it.
It has been polished, my dear. It is ready. No hesitation.
We have high expectations. You see, tonight the Queen will be here.
Ah, there she is now.
We would like a chair!
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
Mother, I must have a word.
Have the thing play!
Goody, goody.
Mr. Pickles, it's very modern.
What is the meaning of this? Mary!
Mary!
What is this? Cinnamon! Mary! You know of cinnamon, and what is that? Pepper! Cinnamon! What is it? Curry!
Were you at the ice cream?
Salt! Cinnamon, pepper, curry, salt! These are ravages to the throat!
I know. Father!
Mary!
Mother! I have ruined your reputation.
And you have offended your queen!
No!
Oh dear, no has been a queen, Mr. Pickles.
I am not amused!
I shall never play again. I have ruined my family.
Mary,
Mother.
pull yourself together. Better than that, pull it together.
Hold on.
Now give it another shot. She hasn't left. She's not far. Try it again. Fake it. Here.
It is no use. I have heard from the Queen. You and your entire family have been banished from England.
Where shall we go?
The Queen doesn't care. You have let us all down, Mary.
Oh dear.
All because of ice cream.
We're penniless, Mary.
Where is my son?
Father.
Father, you heard the news.
I have. I have no words for my disappointment. You and your wife and child have been banished from the Queen's country.
Father, please, where shall we go?
You have demeaned the sound of the trumpet. I disown you all.
No! No! Mr. Pickles.
Chapter 4, where we jump into the future, where Mary is now 16 years of age, living in the country of
Australia.
Switzerland.